The PPL 2 final, San Diego Stingrays, New York Atlantics. Stingrays serving Danny Diaz. So far in the PPL 2, the biggest hitter. Now, pour 3 is a smash that goes over the sidewall because that's 3 meters high, and a pour 4 is one that goes over the back wall, which is 4 meters. Good. Stingrays. And Atlanta. Deep serve. And there's that smash. Did exactly what he needed to do there, Danny Diaz. When you see Gaspar preparing for a smash, you dart forward. Gives you a chance. There, darting forward. Gaspar has to backtrack. Uses the back glass really well. Oh, that's frustrating for Ivo and Matten. Look how close. 30-15, New York Atlantics. Follows it really well. Gaspar, Fermosel. Powerful bajada through that gap again. Down the middle. Good block volley. And a PPL 2 final. Live from the Hammerstein Ballroom in the heart of Manhattan. This great, iconic venue, which last year hosted the Cities Cup Finals. This season, the inaugural event, 16th of August. Then in September, Playa del Carmen in Mexico. November, Guadalajara. And the 3rd to the 6th of December, Miami. To hit that smash. You've got less net height to clear. The further you stand back. Commentary. Also, throughout these days, we've been watching the PPL 2. Been mixing some English commentary with a few Spanish words, because the vast majority of words is very often for that high bouncing ball. There was the bandeja. Perfect timing. Thank you very much. Fermosel. Setting up Ivo with that lob so he could hit the bandeja. That comes up well short. Brings it down, takes a bit of pace off it, and it's a good shot to attack a lob. So you will see lots of bandejas, the tray. It's translation. Another shot is the bibora. There's the top-spin smash. Scurries back superbly. Diaz again with the hit, and this time brings it a pace. It's a very challenging shot to play. Gaspar. That's great side spin off the side wall, but well watched by Ivo Matten, then darts forward. Quick looking to gain control of the net. Both San Diego Stingrays and New York Atlantics. Doesn't carry far enough. Doesn't get a clean hit on this occasion. Ivo Matten has to track back. Done as well. Another lob. Gaspar with the bandeja. Another huge lob. And then it comes forward. Bit of a risk. Bit of a risk, as it wasn't the best. Klaus for English commentary. The broadcast will be following all the games. Third, fourth playoff, men's and women's, and also the 2 championship games. So they started at 8:15 local time in New York. Ooh, that's kamikaze, but you actually race towards the player smashing, hoping the ball passes you, comes off the back glass, and then you're at the net where you need to be to try and win it. big hitters. And they're racing through their service game. 40 to love. Looks at the topspin. And it has big success. There's PPL 2. Really great decision to create. And the big bonus for the players competing in this PPL 2 is that at the conclusion of the regular season, so you total up the number of points, positioning, placements. Good reflexes there, and it's out by points. And then over the course of the year, with all the events that are taking place, top two men's and women's, there's a salida for a place at the Cities Cup, because if they do finish first and second at the end of the regular season, they would qualify for the wild card game at the Cities Cup. It'll be a play-in against the teams that finish wild card entrant for each of the two. So there's 2 men, 2 women, and they play that play-in match. If they win it, they would qualify for the quarter-finals of the Cities Cup. Gaspar. Sends over the high lob. Fermosel. Calls for it, Diaz. It goes out again. Sends over the high lob to allow him to get back onto the court. Anticipated so well, and again Gaspar. And this time it doesn't go out. Oh! Or just fell asleep on the other side of the net. Great play there by Gaspar. And Carlos with the of this PPL 2. You can just tell. But in the women's doubles, it before losing 7-5, 6-0. But and Briega and Di Francesco of the Florida Goats into this final. Another accelerates through the shot. Try and hit that ball at the highest contact point possible. Kill to climb in this opening set. Double-handed backhand looking to catch out Danny Diaz. And that's a good topspin smash. Looking for that joint where the glass wall joins the mesh fence. It's always unpredictable, a bit of a lottery. If you can make contact where the two join, then you will win 90% of the points. Drifts. Your partner. The idea is you always stay on your side of the court. Plays on the left-hand side, so his serve and move across to that left-hand side. Drive. Give it a good wallop. It will literally bounce and then climb off the wall. That's not the shot you want to do. Raise and stay alive. In this first set, good deep backhand volley. Gaspar, and it's a weak. Diaz serving. Double-handed backhand, wraps his 2 hands around the ball and goes. And Diego Stingrays, 30 love. Tennis-esque double-handed backhand from Fermosel, looking for the side fence with a cross-court volley. Reacted quickly, and Martin gets a lucky biology, and then the swap. Covered on the ground there. So Carlos Gaspar, decent lob Gaspar and of the points. And also, if you have a bit of a miss hit, it's more likely to go in if you're volleying down than if you're hitting a ground shot. Big Marcel after those 3 unforced errors in the last. Well, there, a chance to take the opening set. Another good serve, gets the net tight. Gets a lucky break again with the net. Oh, incredible! Out. San Diego Stingrays winning this set and then going into a third super tiebreak. They beat Florida Goats and Mexico Waves in super tiebreaks. Didn't get a clean hit, Danny Diaz and a Matten. But of all the games I've watched and commentated, only one was there a mini dispute. Danny Diaz. Comes across. Marcel. Played there by Danny Diaz. Who set himself in, sometimes look to win it too early. Topspin not good enough. And that is what happens if you're already on these Stingrays. Diaz with the serve. But, get down low there. A tough shot and a Matten. Marcel. Now, there he will play. If you're both stuck up against the glass, there's no way you're getting that ball back into play. Really good broken in the opening game of the second set. After this point, I'll describe what happens when it is a golden point. And that's why from Diaz, and a good battle there. Blow for receives every golden point. Marcel with a really high lob. Luckily, these ceilings are very high, perfect for many events, including paddle. The way he kind of like just bends that wrist and finds some great angles on those cross-court volleys. Some really good games to look forward to later on. You've got to start the day not before 12 o'clock place match. That will be followed by the championship game, San Diego Stingrays, Florida Goats. Next up, and the final here in Manhattan. 30 all. Take a 2-love lead. And a Matten. And who, funny enough, played their best paddle when they were backs up against the wall. And that brilliant makes his job slightly easier. But it's all about anticipation and being where you need to be, which makes the shot a lot easier or harder. If you're flat-footed, not on your toes, like love 30. Oh, and that must have paid. Good lob over and a Matten. Stands his ground. Gaspar looks for the fence, cross court. Marcel with a bit of side spin into the corner. Again, back behind the baseline. That was a tough one to dig out for the Argentine. Decent lob, takes on the shot early, doesn't clear the side fence. Brilliant backhand slice. X. Good serve up against the glass. Well, both players wanted that one. It was Andrew Matten who took it on. Chip and charge there. And a clever volley from Marcel. And that's an even better shot. Spotted a far here at the PPL 2. Now they need to bring their best game into the remainder of the... Gets it into play, and that's clever, and that's a... Dear, almost got there. Back foot for the Stingrays. 3-0 down in this second set. Rob over superbly. And Matten. Even better, Fermosel. 30-15. Service. Fermosel. And that serve ever see an ace at this level. If you're learning, feel like I do, there'll be lots of aces. And you'll be on the receiving end. But if you're just starting off, it's difficult to gauge how the ball bounces. At this level, you see so few aces, which is why you work on the spin, on the depth, and try and set up for the next shot. Danny Diaz. It's still been a very good tournament for San Diego. Still not over the final. A little, and also they're playing against two players who are playing probably, I don't know if it's to their full potential, pretty close. The great back glass that was from Gaspard. And there took his eye off the ball, to readjust in time. Diaz. Oh, wonderful. Just enough backspin. Clever lob. Faked Ibachana before sending over the lob. And now they're on top of the point here at the net. Just... And again, looking for... Serving. Atlantics. Nice shot by Jose Carlos, and now they're on top. The aim is to stay at the net, put their opponents drive, and a Matten. That's well short, and he keeps opportunities, if needed, for the Atlantics to take a 5-1 lead in this second set. But sometimes things just don't go your way, and in the blink of an eye you've lost 3 or 4 points. Double-handed backhand from Fermosel. Hits lobs also sometimes two-handed if under pressure. Brilliant pickup. That's slightly unfortunate. Did really into the side fence. 15-0. Goes for the drive again, and that was wild. Argentine could do. And Matten, 15-30. 2 points. Just 2 points away from the title. New York Atlantics. Uses the back glass. No! Had no right to get that back into play, Fermosel. And again, great reflexes, and again, incredible play here. Oh! Outstanding! Well... And that's a big winner, winding up in his attempt. 2 match points for New York Atlantics, and they take it at the first opportunity. The winners of the PPL 2 title, men's doubles, the New York Atlantics, Jose Carlos